Welcome back again with me, Nathan, at the Titik channel. Okay, continue with the previous story, but if friends haven't subscribed, I beg you to subscribe first so you don't miss the next video, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Check it out. That same night, Thomas was flown to the United States military base in Great Britain. As soon as he got there, he immediately looked for the whereabouts of a captain named Leo. Luckily, Thomas was met by the colonel, who then showed him the place while reminding him a little that Leo was different from conventional soldiers in general.
Here for Creech Air Force Base. Looking for Captain Leo.
You killed 2 Marines, you should be in jail. This dictate is a bullshit pass for pilots who fuck up. Spot 13. Follow the music. He's not like us.
So, after passing through the special warehouse for game maintenance, or the designation for the robot warriors earlier, Thomas was then directed to a hallway where the sound of music could be heard. As the colonel said that the person in question was in the vicinity, Thomas finally managed to meet this Leo captain. At first glance, many people seem ordinary. But oddly enough, it seemed as if he already knew everything about Thomas, including the love affair he had been in and the banquet equipment rental at his wedding reception later.
Thomas Hart, Tier 3 UAV pilot, and engaged to Olivia Rose Myers of Carlson.
Initially, Thomas thought that Leo was just an indigo from a military or intense consumption officer. But actually, he is a special soldier to get rid of the rebels' sophisticated weapons, which in this case are aimed at the violent group under the leadership of the Victor of the ship.
You ever heard the name Victor Koval? I locate and remove advanced weapons from insurgents beyond the wire.
Meanwhile, the mission of this racial group is to reunite the glorious Ukrainian state to the Russian state. So do not be surprised if later their movement also received full support from the Russian side, which made the existence of this group grow stronger day by day.
Make the Ukraine a part of Russia, but the Krasnys are getting stronger with the full support of Moscow.
We're the only thing stopping these guys from committing genocide against each other.
So far, the thing that worries me the most is Victor's plan with his group to control a perimeter system or an automatic nuclear weapons countermeasure system, which, of course, threatens not only the pro-independence groups of Great Britain, but many countries in the world, especially some vital areas in America.
My sources tell me he's trying to get to Systema Perimeter.
Systema Perimeter?
At top secret locations, ready to strike anywhere. If this is true, imagine what he'll do if he gets his hands on those silos.
Shortly thereafter, Leo asked Thomas to accompany him to a clinic 20 km outside the base, where a cholera outbreak had hit civilians who was taking refuge there, where they both have to deliver their vaccines right away. But...
I don't have any specialist training as a field agent. What the f?
It turns out that Leo is a 4th-generation bioengineered human being. To become his assistant, Thomas must 100% believe in the strangeness he sees.
Fourth-generation biotech, and I'm going to give you 60 seconds to deal with it.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you trust me?
In short, both of them agreed to immediately carry out the mission, even though here, Thomas is still in the position of a subordinate who will remain safe if he doesn't try questioning Leo's authority as commander.
Hey,
Come on, hit it.
what the hell are you?
Qualified to go chasing nukes.
You weren't assigned. I chose you. Respect me like the rest of you commanding officers. You don't question my authority and we'll get on fine.
At that time, they also started leaving the headquarters in a tight escort of armored vehicles, which, as a soldier who was the first to enter a conflict zone, of course, made Thomas feel nervous. Just.
You've been moved up to yellow alert. So eyes open.
Must be nice. Fight a war, never have to leave home.
Arriving at a place, an emergency information forced their journey to stop for a moment. Because there was a food unit that was overturned by armed militias, there was tension for a moment before Leo came out as a mediator and managed to make the situation calm again. However,
Tell your men to put their guns down.
Captain, fall back!
Okay? Okay, calm down. All right. I'm unarmed.
yeah, an unexpected attack came from behind the building where they were a hard art group who deliberately set up an ambush so that the United States troops could not continue their journey. While Leo, who didn't have much time, decided to leave the battle after walking for a long time, they arrived at a complex where there was a clinic run by pro-independence militias in the treatment of cholera. Along with that, the suspicious movements of a man in black were seen when Leo gave his vaccine to a clinic worker. Suddenly,
Your position.
the terror act carried out by this man was fatal to himself. When later Leo managed to arrest him for questioning and after he was confirmed to have chosen silence, Leo let him be nourished by the anger of the militiamen who were there.
Crazy.
Who are you? Yourself, my man.
Suit yourself. Not for long. He's a fanatic.
Here, Thomas began to find irregularities. Leo chose not to report the results of his work. Besides considering it unimportant, Leo also concluded that their position was now getting closer to Victor. Those who like it or not, Thomas must stay with him.
I'll walk back to base and I'll tell them you went rogue.
I'm not getting in there.
Okay. Walk. How long do you think you'll survive out here on your own?
It's undeniable that the incident he just witnessed earlier made him feel like he was wide open. What is the reply? Keep or panic. But on the other hand, he was quite regretful about Leo's decision to choose not to heed his command protocol.
You were right to fire.
Shit, I'm no expert, but this seems a bit beyond protocol for
Is that why you think you're here?
Maybe because I broke chain of command.
While he was still on his way, Leo explained that he was indeed not human, but only a soldier with android technology who, when in a threatened situation, could act according to his own will. Exactly like Thomas's decision at that time, which was the reason why Leo then chose him as his assistant.
I was created to simulate one to the exact necessity to do my damn job. In extreme situations, I have the ability to act of my own volition. I'm not a man, Lieutenant.
Okay, long story short, they arrived at a place where Leo's goal was to meet an orphanage manager named Sophia. In fact, she was also the person who had helped Leo get all the information about Victor Koval so far. In the past, according to Sophia, Krasmi and Koval were one step closer to mastering CO, or a nuclear missile launch base, because it was suspected that Victor had bought an expensive secret access code to activate it, which had previously been secured in a bank vault in a town not far from where Leo was at the time.
When the Cold War ended, an FSK agent got hold of those codes and hid them in a vault. The Krasny would need to buy hardware here as they wouldn't have been able to smuggle it across or get it through our line.
Sophia didn't know exactly where the bank was. but it's impossible to break into the safe except with a special specification weapon. To get this weapon, they have to go through a weapons mafia named Koklak, aka an illegal weapons supplier for Sophia and the militia.
Lauren, he gets those codes, he'll have access to nukes.
There's only one arsehole with access to the type of weapons they'd need in him. He might know where the vault is located. He's an arms dealer called Variak Oshak.
Can you take us to him?
You'll need weapons of your own.
In short, they quickly went to the Koklak's residence. However, when they got there, they immediately got a challenge from their men and...
Are you Arslak?
Yes, it wasn't difficult for Leo to knock down the 3 hilarious crew members, and at the same time managed to catch up and reach his Moskov until he was powerless. And here, the Koklak is just telling the truth if he is... Yeah.
You piece of shit, what did you sell them?
Exatels. Kill you or Victor Koval kills you, but I'm much closer right now. Where's the vault? The Dnipro basement.
Ozeriska Street.
Let's go.